Hey guys, D-Pad Danny back again, and this is Mickey Month. Each week throughout the month of March, we're going to be looking at a different game featuring Disney's lovable mascot, Mickey Mouse. We're going to start it all off with The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse on the Super Nintendo. The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse is one of the last great games from Disney and Capcom, right up there with Aladdin and Goof Troop. Mickey and the gang are playing in the park when Pluto rushes into the woods chasing a stray ball. Goofy goes looking for him, but really, how assuring is that? Fearing the worst for his missing pal, Mickey embarks on a quest. A magical quest. It's not long before Mickey runs into an old wizard who tells him that if Pluto's missing, he must have been captured by the evil Emperor Pete, and there's no point in trying to save him. Jeez, what a downer this guy is. Mickey continues on anyway, and after whooping this snake with blocks and his own body parts, the wizard comes around and decides to help Mickey by giving him an enchanted turban that allows him to shoot bolts of magic. This is the real meat of the game, the different suits Mickey can don to get through different areas and overcome certain obstacles. There's the turban, which is great against bosses, there's a firefighter suit that lets you spray things with a fire hose, and some lederhosen that comes with this cool hook for scaling mountains. The control in this game feels really good, and it's pretty easy to make use of Mickey's various abilities, which you can swap between at any time. Overall, the game is relatively easy, but that doesn't mean it's not without some tough spots. There's a few areas that you may find yourself throwing lives at the first time through. There are unlimited continues, and the game is extremely fair about its checkpoints. The visuals are really nice to look at, and the music is good as well. Some of the end stage bosses are pretty fun to fight, like old Hothead here. You need to keep spraying while grabbing hose refills and staying on the rotating platforms. Here's a walrus that's snowboarding. I know it's not supposed to be Pete, but I mean, look at him. He's Pete. Walrus Pete. Even Nintendo Power didn't give him a proper name. He's just Half-Pipe Boss. They were like, who cares? Speaking of Pete, eventually Mickey makes his way all the way across this very cool map screen, shout out to my buddy Ron Man who loves map screens, and also reviewed this game. His channel link will be in the description. Anyway, Mickey's at Emperor Pete's castle and it's time to find your way through. There's multiple paths you can take here, and most of them take you to refights of the mid-level bosses from each stage. Eventually, through trial and error, you'll figure out where you need to go, and you'll be face to face with Emperor Pete. That's with the P on the... never mind. Pete uses lightning attacks and sends spiked blocks at you. He also spawns these lantern guys, which is what you want him to do, since they drop ammo for your turban, which you'll be using to shoot him in his dumb face. Shoot him enough and you'll beat him and save Pluto. Oh boy! The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse is a great platformer that's fun and somewhat casual to play through. It's not a very long game, so it's a great candidate to pop in anytime. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Mickey Month continues next week. I'm D-Pad Danny, and I'll see you next time.